Ooh. Good morning, and welcome to the Willow Cottage. I've been thinking about something I wanted to talk about for a while, and it's just like such a touchy subject for me. So I'm kind of a little bit, I don't even really know where to start. I was talking to a friend, about a situation that I encountered. It was a place where I had to go into, I had to do something in a space that I'm not typically, like, I'm not the typical customer for. I'll just put it that way. And it was something that I had to do for one of my family members that are deceased. So I had to kind of go wrap up some business dealing with that. So I was talking about it, and I was talking about how I am definitely not that demographic of the people that were there. And so anyway, and it was a situation, okay, I'll just say it. I'll just tell you, I had to try to sell some things that had belonged to my brother. And gosh, I just don't even know how much to share. So it had to do with guns. So my brother had some guns, and when he passed away, they came to me, and then I'm trying to now sell them. So finding it difficult to talk about this. I know it would be difficult to talk about. That's why I haven't talked about it. Pardon me for that whole throat chakra drama going on right there. So this isn't what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is the aftermath. So I was talking to a friend about it, and I was just kind of joking around about how I'm definitely not that demographic that would normally go into a place like that, and this and that and the other. And her husband said to me, well, of course, they're going to see a little old lady come in and take advantage of her. I let it go because I was, I don't know. I was going to say because I was in a good mood, or because I was talking, or because I was talking to my friend and it didn't have anything to do with this other person or whatever. I don't even know why I let it go. I let it go. Maybe because that's who I am. I don't want to bicker about things like that. I thought to myself, and I didn't say this, but I thought, wow, I'm 17 years older than you, and there is nothing little about me. I mean, I'm 5'10", and I won't go into how big I am, but yeah, so I was like, that's an interesting comment. And I've been kind of thinking about that comment, because at what point in society do you become a little old lady? At what point in society do people start targeting you as somebody that's old, that equals a person that could be taken advantage of? Like, how does age or even size determine how people can take advantage of you or not take advantage of you? I don't think I'm easily taken advantage of. I do know that I trust way more than I should. But it just got me thinking about society and how we devalue women, especially as they age. I mean, I've never heard anybody say, oh, they saw a little old man coming in, so they're going to take advantage of them, or I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's true. Maybe that it has been said. I don't remember hearing it, but there is an issue surrounding aging and vulnerability. And I don't know why our society has to be that way. Like, why are we not protecting our people as they grow older? Why are we just assuming, oh, sure, you're going to go into a place like that? Like, why was his thoughts not maybe centered around the fact that I'm not the average customer that would go into a store or an establishment like that? Like, oh, yes, they've seen someone that's not familiar with this sort of lifestyle coming in, and of course they're going to take advantage of you or whatever. But it went immediately to little old lady. I'm turning 65 next month. Maybe that's why it's kind of hitting a little bit deeper. There's a lot of ifs in my life right now. I'm not sure if my hand is going to heal properly. It's not healing. I just took the brace off because I slept in it all night. So, and it's hurting really bad. So I'm not sure if it's even going to heal properly. It's a little deformed. Hopefully physical therapy will help that. There's a lot of ifs in my life, in my future going forward. I don't know where I'll be living for my forever home. There's so many. And I just kind of wonder why society doesn't take care of or encourage or even help our elderly. I mean, I'm going to be a senior citizen in a month. Maybe I'm still not really prepared to talk about this because I don't know where I'm going with this. I just am chewing on that. I'm chewing on that. Like, I've never been called little ever. Like I have a video out where I was trying to like be a hobbit and I was told I couldn't be a hobbit because I was too big. So I've never been called little in my life. I'm not little. I've never been called old. I guess that's happening. And why is old considered an insult? Like, it's not something I can help. I mean, the alternative is very unpleasant. So, I mean, I'm grateful I've lived this long. Not everybody in my realm has, or in my circle has. I lost 5 cousins by the time I was 19. You know, there's been a lot of, I lost my brother 5 years ago. There's just been a lot of people in my life that haven't made it this far. And I'm grateful that I have, and I pray that I make it further. Of course I do. Of course I want to live longer. However, I don't think being old is an insult. I guess that's where I'm going with this. I don't want to take it, I don't want to be hit between the eyes with that again. I mean, I'm sure people will be calling me old as I go forward because I am. I'm gonna be a senior citizen, so of course. But I don't want it to be like a punishment or an insult to be called old. I'm so friggin' grateful that I am growing old and that I have been given the grace to be able to survive this long and to live my life in a relatively healthy way until, of course, this happened. But you know, I guess I'm trying to work out within myself how to respond to that in the future. Oh, you're an old lady. Thank you. I guess I should say something like, oh, thank you. I've worked hard to make it this far. I've dodged a lot of serious, scary things to make it this far. I don't know. I've dodged death. Thank you for noticing. I mean, I don't know what to say. What do you say when someone calls you that? Maybe I don't say anything, but maybe I need to think about things. No, I want to say something because I want society to know that women, especially women that grow old, are not useless or invisible, or do we need to always try to be younger? That's another thing. Okay, there's a rant for another video. So stay tuned for that one and stay whimsical.